Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. My name is Mr. Dogboat333, and welcome back to Victoria 3 as the Grand Duchy of Finland. Now, in the last video, we did some decent stuff for our economy. We're working towards passing public health insurance, but I now have a different idea. Because I was reading up some strategies and such, and now I think I know what we need to do. The only problem is we have a church in our government, so I will have to go ahead and reform the government to work around this. Can I get the Patriotic Party help me with legitimacy? No. Okay. It's a little iffy, but okay. We'll do what we can there. We have to do separation of church and state. Because what we already did, we have cultural exclusion. So cultures aren't going to be discriminated against too much in our nation. What we need to do from here is separate our churches, our church from our government. Because I believe once we do that, we'll have because we have a bunch of Orthodox Russians, as well as some Poles, Ukrainers, Caucasus people, Muslims over here, different religious groups as we get along. So, from my understanding, what we need to do, and I think this is what Budget Monk did, and or not Budget Monk, Spiffing Brit. I think this is what he did in his first Vicky video in order to break the game when he became a subject of Russia. If we, I wonder if freedom of conscience is enough. We'll pass freedom of conscience and we'll see what happens from there. Not tried yet, but you've played it more than I, so I gotta ask, how feasible is it to make it absolutely the worst nation possible? I managed to do it indirectly, so I'm sure you'll manage to do it somewhat directly. Somehow. So working on passing some laws. So egalitarianism has been unlocked. What do we want to do from here? I want to do intensive agriculture, actually. Let's do slave trade. Oh. And that could probably... That's just the beginning. Yeah, that seems like something Gev would just start with. Anyway, so how this works, how the strategy is. We're part of the Russian market, which has some downsides, for sure. But one of the upsides is that, at least in theory, people and goods can go pretty easily between us and Russia, and I guess Circassian, in theory. Anyone who's in our sphere. So, if we make people want to move to our country, they're going to start rushing in from the Russian sphere into ours. So there we go. Meanwhile, we're working on getting our credit back down. I'd like to make sure we get out of debt, pay all of that off. Once we get ourselves in an okay position, I'd like to go back to medium taxes. Could I do that? No. I can't do that now. Could I put on another tax? Maybe in theory, but I don't want to. Is there anything we can swap over to right now? It says we can just swap over to baking powders. I'll trust that we can do that. So I'll go ahead and do that. Chicanery? No, that's just canneries. It's okay. We'll swap over to canneries. Questionable practices. We'll take a little bit of money hit to increase our standard of living. Because again, we want people to want to move here. We're actually doing a decent job already with that. So I think once we get freedom of conscience, that's just going to skyrocket. We have... Uh-oh. That might be a bit of a problem. Okay, we might want to hold off a bit on that. We already have a decent influx of immigrants as it is right now. So I'm actually okay with that. Done this for our people. We had the right idea going. Just the wrong time to execute it. Oh, we can make a bunch more money if we expand our food industries out. So I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. Hell yeah, I'm going to do that. So when Russia gets a big war, when are you going to stab them in the back? Potentially. Potentially. We need to put ourselves in a decent position where we can stab them in the back to begin with. But, I'm open to the idea. I certainly am open to that idea. What I'm going to do right now is just kind of act like a little parasitic leech. Just start leeching off of them. I need to set my timer, so I'll go and do that right now. But, we're already doing a decent some decent work already leeching off of them. Our standard of living is pretty nice. Growth is coming along fairly well. Days of Darkness. Ah, Krakatoa explosion. I don't think I really care about the Dutch East Indies, I'm sorry. We could also work on some new laws, potentially. Burning ashes. Oh god, we're getting crop failures from Krakatoa. Shit. Send some resources out to help these guys. I don't really have rye farms suffered, but... You know, possibly. First, I'm not entirely sure how to declare independence. But secondly, I think for now we might want to just stay under their control. I've been improving with these guys a little bit. I'll go ahead and improve with them a little bit more if I can. With Austria. Maybe France as well. I can't even... Here's the problem. Sweden would ally against us. Our relations are too high anyway. Can't hear how much law tab sounds like it. The old Minecraft door sound. It kind of does. God damn it, Kev. I'm not gonna hear it either. Why would you say that to me? I'm never gonna not notice that. Anyway, nothing's under construction. Is it time to work on railways? It could be. We'll work on a little bit of railways. Which nations have railways? Britain has railways, of course. France has some railways. Belgium does. A lot of... The Dutch don't quite have railways. The Germans are starting to get them. At least the Prussians are. But we'll actually be in a nice little position where we will be ahead on railways. Landed voting. I could swap over to wealth voting, perhaps. If landowners would oppose it. Let's also change our bureaucrats rule. I'll do a point of bureaucrats so we can get more tax. Gotta have our chance with Germex condoms. Wasn't expected, but I welcome it. There you go. Glad the target ads think that you're a good target for that, Kev. Proud of you, laddie. And I'll get a nice influx of migrants from across our country, really. But across the Russian Spear as well. Beautiful. I love this for us. Starting to get some more gold reserves. Some groups want census suffrage. Not opposed to that, but we'll have to ease into that for now, I think. Meanwhile, we're going to finish up our railways. We're going to have little trains going around. Where are the trains? Where are the trains? Do you have trains coming out yet? Okay, looks like they're mainly focused on in this area. Oh! Look. Okay. Here comes the train. Oh, look, there's another. Oh man, that is dope. I fucking love that. I love the map of this game. East Karelia's demographics. Let's check East Karelia. Mainly Finnish. Got some Ruskies there as well. Mainly Orthodox, so we got a decent amount of Protestants there. Meanwhile, it's looking pretty homogeneous over here. In our direction. Well, looks like we got Pops moving in to West Karelia and South Finland. Let's do mechanized workshops. Let me check real quick if there's anything we can swap over to. We can swap over to pig iron tools, so we'll do that. Anything else? We don't have coal to do glass street lamps. Same with any of the trams. Do a philosophy department. Do intensive grazing ranches. Why not? Start swapping over to some more advanced options. Butchering tools. We could do slaughterhouses for meat. Don't quite have the tools for rye farms, it would seem. What do we got? So the young Finnish party. Popular. Politics. Let's go ahead and trade unions want to join our party. I don't think I'm opposed to that. The Finnish party seems to be winning right now. But that's okay. Get the timer running up. So lowered taxes for now. What do we got? Let's just get extra support for it. Got a nice amount of population influx. I think we're going to get over 900k coming up soon. So I'm very, very much for. Might need more tools coming up, though. I think they'll go ahead and update that. If this ends up passing, especially with this, we'll get a free reform popped through, which will be nice. Census suffrage and migration controls are getting a lot of support. I think once we finish this up, we might want to go for census suffrage. Look at that, we got more trains going. Work on a livestock ranch. I think I will. Over here. Only shall not have died in vain. Honey. I'll expand the logging camps up here as well. One of the group to enact census suffrage is disbanded. That's a little unfortunate. What are you gonna do, though? Shortage of coal and engines. Not much I can do on the coal part. They have appointed bureaucrats. Beautiful. tech-wise. Do nitroglycerin. Say why not. What about white? I think it's... The game makes some sort of calculation, and if it's white, you're losing money, but it doesn't mean you have an unhealthy economy. How it exactly makes that calculation, I'm not 100%, but I think that's what that white means. That might not be true, and if I'm incorrect, correct me. But, I think that's how it works. So, we got our tooling machine factory about to finish up soon. Logging camps always seem to be a good idea to expand. So I'll probably expand the logging in Tampere. Along with everywhere else. We got great migration attraction all over, so we're getting migrants really all over the dang country. Or the dang market. Well, that means you're losing money, but it's only temporary. That explains it. Thank you, Rain. Are you the same Rain from the Discord? If so, hello. How are you? If not, still hello. Nice to meet you. How are you? There we go. Yeah, see, we started making a bit more money for a second. Not so much anymore, but... Yes, well, hello, friend. Well, how are things in Åland? We even have some migration into Åland. Though not too much. I think we'll just do like a livestock ranch there. Give them something to do. Livestock ranch has been built. Look at that. We might hit 1 million in South Finland by the end of the video. Norwegian migrating to North Island. I guess Åland is going to be something stupid like Majority Zulu by the end of a game or some Perhaps! Only one way to find out. And honestly, if they pay their damn taxes, I don't think I mind. They're getting a lot of Swedes and Nords expanding into here. Swedes make sense. North Germans as well. Immigration system is kind of scuffed in that regard. It can be. It can be. Well, we got our logging industry going. There's always going to be room for wood in the Russian market, it seems. Team Kazakh majority in Australia's a bit of an odd one. Fair enough. Fair enough. I mean, the game just dropped. There are going to be some quirks no matter what with it. Overall, I think I'm pretty satisfied with the game. Perhaps it could be a bit tighter in some regards, but overall, I'm content with it. I think I might go ahead and get an industry going up in, here, I'll get a food industry in Vasa. And then here, let's get something we don't have in the rest of the country. Like a shipyard. So we have some fishing wharves going on in our country. It'd be nice if we could produce our own ships. I could check the market. Clippers are pretty cheap on the market, actually. Swedes are migrating to Ontario. Oh yeah, that's a lot of Swedes leaving to Ontario. Ah, jeez. Oh. We were so close to making to $1 million, and now they're just draining out. Oh, God. Oh, no. It's a good game, like old Paradox, I'm really so needs some stuff to fix. I agree. Same didn't play Vicky because new ice sailing seems most criticism I've seen Vicky isn't just Vicky 2. Yeah, I mean, there's some fair criticism. The war mechanics need a bit of work. Oh god, if they keep dropping out, there's going to be nothing left in Holland at this rate. We'll have negative population in Holland. Okay, now we have a high attraction again. People are, moving to West Karelia. Not so much the rest of the country, though. Holland is an SCP. Let's see if we can't import some engines. Let's get them from the Belgians. I think the Belgians are the play. See if we can't get... I'm gonna say we go for dynamite. America's colonizing. That's kind of an... They're already colonizing over here, so I'm not too surprised. I'm a little disappointed, I'm not gonna lie. Oh no, don't go. Please don't go. Oh god, we're back to where we began. God damn it. Holland is just the whole infinite IKEA, but a whole state. Alright, the infinite IKEA, I remember that one. Get some more iron going over in West Karelia. And then... Stop. Please. I beg you. Oh, God. We have even less people now. I don't know. We have decent quality of life. It's not the best, perhaps, but it's not god-awful, I think. Okay, Victoria has an insane... I think they have the greener pastures thing going. You know, we're gonna do greener grass. We're doing it here, here, and here. Get us extra migrants. Finland's a nice country. Why don't you come over to Finland? Typical Australian moment right there. Perhaps. The Finnish party. Let's see what laws we can pass. Nothing on religion. Get something like policing, maybe. I'll swap in for these guys. It doesn't matter from what I've noticed. Try to go for census suffrage. Because I know if you have decent voting laws, and you don't have stuff like slavery going on or anything like that, people will want to move to your country. From my understanding of it. Only we can get them to want to stay in our country. Although we're starting to, there we go. We're starting to turn the tide here, folks. We are starting to turn the tide. Even in Holland. Even in fucking Holland. We lost a lot of people, holy shit. Well, we'll see if we can get them back, but it's gonna have to wait till next time. I'm gonna leave it here, folks. Thanks so much for watching. Like if you liked, dislike if you didn't. Leave any comments or feedback in the comment section below, and check my various links in the description box below. That's really it for now. I thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.